Hi, this is Jessica Hart, and I'm here having a heart-to-heart with Lloyd Hopkins. He's the CEO and founder of the Million Dollar Teacher Project. Hi, this is Jessica Hart, and I'm here today with Heart2Heart Public Relations, and I am about to have my heart-to-heart with Lloyd Hopkins. He's the CEO, founder of Million Dollar Teacher Project.
Hi.
Hi, Lloyd. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm excited to be here. Excited to be participating in Heart2Heart and having a heart-to-heart with you.
How was your early childhood, and how do you believe or feel that it has formed you into the person you are today and into the business that you decided to start?
You know, a story that you hear often. You know, single parent household. My mother and father split up when I was about 10 years old, and you know, we were living in Fort Worth, Dallas, Texas. And when they split up, we relocated to Phoenix, Arizona. And so I kind of had that story that we hear far too often of, you know, a single mother raising 3 kids on her own, working 2-3 jobs sometimes, and seeing her struggle, you know, and also not really having any positive role models in my life, you know, that I could really look to. And a lot of my role models and influences came from the neighborhood, man, which was kids my age. We don't know anything about life, and we're sitting here trying to teach each other about life. So we made so many mistakes. I found myself getting in trouble, getting arrested for stealing stuff at the mall, you know, all those type of things. And what really was my salvation was my younger brother, you know, because the fact that we had no father figure, I ultimately had to try to assume that role for both of us. And when I recognized that anytime whatever I was doing, he would also do, that's what really motivated me to start trying to do better. Probably around like my senior year of high school, senior year, knowing that I didn't want to go down the road of a life of crime, and that I wanted more for myself, primarily because I wanted more for my brother, you know, and I wanted to set a better example for him. So essentially, I want to be the change that I want to see in the world. You know, I believe that's a quote from Gandhi, you know, but it's truly embodies who I am. I wanted to be early on, I wanted to be for young kids what I didn't have, you know, and that's what led me into community work. You know, my first jobs were parks and recreation, after school programs, you know, with kids that looked just like me, but you know, didn't necessarily have any type of solid home structure, you know, so we try to provide them that in rec centers, you know. So a lot of that is still in my heart. Like I'm a bleeding heart, and a lot of my work is fueled by creating a better existence for young people.
I know we touched on it a little bit when I asked you about your childhood, but who is Lloyd Hopkins? What is your heart's message to the world?
Like, I truly think it's possible for you to make money, get paid well off of doing something that you love every single day. You know, you don't have to just clock in to some mindless job, because that's what we're taught. You know, we're basically taught to work until we die, bury all your money on you, and that's the end of the story, you know. And I don't think that has to be the end of the story. I think you can truly live a life filled with passion. I think you can surround yourself with people you love and who fill you up, and we're all pouring into each other. I believe in creating a sense of community, you know, where we're pouring into each other, where I'm investing in your dreams and your aspirations just as much as you're investing in mine, and creating reciprocal relationships. And you know, I'd like to see people win. I like to see people be successful. I like to see people waking up every day doing what they love. Like, I truly do. You know, I truly like when I see somebody pursuing their passion. I like to see when somebody quits their job so they can start their own thing. You know, like, those type of things excite me. You know, you know, I know that's a lot of words, but essentially that's who I am in a nutshell, man. I love to live life. I want to enjoy life, every moment of it. I believe the meaning of life is that life is supposed to be lived, you know, and what that means is every day you're an active participant. Life ain't a spectator sport. You know, you need to be involved. You need to get out and try things. You need to make mistakes, fix it, do it again. So those are the things I believe.
That's awesome. That's really great. So how do you believe your company aligns with who you are as a person, your business?
Yeah. So again, good question. $1 Million Teacher Project is about elevating the teaching profession by increasing compensation, support, and recognition of teachers. I believe a lot of society's ills can be fixed through the education system. I'm talking about poverty. I'm talking about homelessness. I'm talking about community reinvestment. You know, everything ties back to education. And a well-educated society is a safer society, a more productive society. So a lot of those problems I saw as a kid, you know, not having proper mentors around, learning from my neighborhood, all of those type of things, what I felt is that if we better empower our schools to truly be those incubators for talent and cultivating the future, we're going to produce a better student.
What are you, Lloyd, doing today with the $1 Million Teacher Project to execute your vision and your heart's message and what is in your future plans?
What we're doing right now is we're focusing a lot on teacher recognition and support. So we have a few campaigns running right now. One of those is called Take a Teacher to Lunch, where we have an ambitious goal by the end of 2018. We want to take teachers to lunch in some capacity in every single school district in the state of Arizona, as a way to include the business community in this conversation of appreciation of teachers. And then also we have our social media campaign called Hashtag, and if that could run across the bottom of the screen.
Absolutely.
Hashtag Apples for Teachers, Hashtag Teacher Thank You Notes, where, and as I mentioned earlier, creating easy ways for people to be involved in this conversation. So the whole idea behind the Apples for Teachers social media campaign is to engage people to just do a thank you note for their favorite teacher. You know, a simple task.
You heard it.
We're all on our phones anyway, playing games, live streaming, all of these type of things. Now what I want you to do is take a moment out of your day and think back to your favorite teacher. Think about how they impacted you, how they inspired your life, and take 2 seconds and do a thank you note, you know, and share it with us, so that way we can share it out to everybody else. So we have our Apples for Teachers campaign, Take a Teacher to Lunch, so those are our 2 primary teacher recognition activities. We're partnering with the Alhambra Elementary School District this upcoming school year to launch a pilot program called Classroom Support Teams. So that's our first endeavor into impacting the environment teachers teach in and really trying to innovate how instruction is delivered. So we have those things going on, and our long-term strategy is to create, again, community-centered strategies that can be used to introduce new revenue into education that's not tied to state funding, that can be used to increase teacher salaries. So that's the roadmap to where we're building to, but where we're starting is with recognition and support.
Awesome. So if somebody wanted to donate or sponsor or even volunteer, how would they get a hold of you, or what avenue would they do to get to that point?
Yeah. So, of course, they can find us on social media, at MDT Project.
MDT Project.
M as in man, D as in David, T as in Tom Project. Or they can visit our website, which is just milliondollarteacherproject.org. Hit the contact us button.
Awesome.
Send us a note. We also have a donate button.
Okay.
So everybody watching this Heart to Heart, you can donate, contribute to the cause, help us take some teachers to lunch, upload a teacher thank you note, all of that kind of stuff. All can happen through either the website or through them connecting with us on social media.
We're going to end this Heart to Heart with Lloyd expressing his heart's message.
My heart's message is, if we want amazing students, we have to have amazing teachers. And it's on us to create that.